hello friends. So this is day 4 of the crown chakra, and I decided to venture into a new location. So, like all things in life, it's not perfect, but we're going to play with it today. And I hope you let me know through feedback, because that's the only way I can grow and then be able to help in all other ways. So simple flow today, and then deeper meditation. At the beginning, I mentioned the Align and Shine meditation. This is it. So it's connecting all 7 chakras. So we're going to start with just this simple movement. I'm going to start to open up your chest, start to get your breath moving. You can sit comfortably. You can do this in a chair. We are going to move the legs a little bit, but it's really about stimulating the lymphatic system, the endocrine system, and the nervous system. And then opening all 7 chakras from the ground up. So I start in the shoulders and the arms, because that just allows us to really connect to the lungs. And I really want you to have that deep awareness of the lungs, the power of the lungs. They create the flow through our whole body. And if the breath is short, nothing else is getting oxygen that it needs. So it doesn't matter which arm is on top. If you notice you're doing one arm a lot, just switch the other side. I really, when I go into this for long durations at times, and sometimes I'll do this for 5 to 10 minutes. Hopefully it's not messing with the mic too much. I am working on a new system, so thank you for being so patient. But yeah, what this nice thing is that there's simple movements. So at some point, turn me off. Hey, let me go. And then find your flow. Start to feel the fingers. Good. Let the arms release. You're just going to take one leg out, and we're going to rotate it. So I want the movement to come in from the hip joint. You can bend the knee. That feels better as long as it's coming from the hip joint. The spine is upright. I like to just kind of roll internal, external rotation. Maybe close your eyes. Just kind of feel this movement. Thinking about inviting the synovial fluid up into the joint. Gentle kind of massage to the knee. Right? And we want the rotation to be up in the joint. The knee is just going to follow. Right? The knee is not rotating. It's following the femur bone. You can get a little more exaggerated in the angle. And they don't have to be huge movements. It's not a lot of force. Once again, we're just waking up this energy channel. And always tuning back into the breath. If you ever need a break or something doesn't feel right, stop. Good, and you'll slowly just let the leg relax. Pause. And you'll gently bring that leg in, take the other leg out, and just start internal, external, shake in, shake out, shake in, shake out. You can isolate movements a little bigger in the ankle and the foot, but really it's coming from up in the hip joint. Don't worry about how much rotation you have from one way to another. couple more deep breaths. And then bring it back to center. Soles of the feet come out wide, bringing back some play from week 1. Just this butterfly effect. Everything comes from the pelvis. Low belly draws in. Good. So cross leg, however you think you're going to be able to sit for a while. Right. So maybe it's on the shins. Maybe you need a chair at this point. Just get comfortable. And we're going to do these slight twists. So you're going to bring the opposite fingertips to the opposite knees, isolating the movement. More so behind the heart. So yes, my belly is twisting, but I want to almost, I'm going to give you that robotic. It's really getting into the thoracic spine, which is what tends to be tighter on most of us. There's more rib bones attached to the vertebrae there, so not as much movement as in the lumbar. So if it feels a little robotic, that's cool. I don't want you to be too flowy here. If that floats your boat, then you can go with it. But just see if you can, a little bit of isolated movement. The arms were much more free form. And tuning the breath. And I love this because I always get this feeling of corkscrew, or slowly kind of pulling up through my spine, like I'm winding up for something amazing. Just about another minute or so. Very soft in the fingertips, soft in the jaw. And if you can take any of these practices out in nature, do so. That's definitely one of the greatest ways to connect to the 7th chakra, is sitting in nature. And even though I'm in Oak Park in Santa Barbara, there's quite a bit of activity around here, but I found this kind of little spot. I got a tree behind me. I do have the highway in the distance, so you might hear that as white noise, but hopefully you can tune into some of the birds around me, because they are precious. Good, come back to center. Let the arms be heavy, let the head be heavy for a second. So I'm going to take you through what I call my Align and Shine meditation. So if you want to do a little more movement, maybe pause it right here, come back to it. Otherwise, the hands are going to just start to make this little wheel. And you're just going to start as low as you can, right below the belly button. We're going to connect to the root, the red, the vines that connect us into the earth, our security, our stability. Our relationship with work, right? How we feed ourselves, how we protect ourselves and our loved ones. Less protection, more about how we create stability for them, those of us that are householders. Right? And if not, you're creating stability for yourself, but that stability feeds the world, right? We're all here to serve in some way. That root sound, lam. Maybe you say it audible out loud or silently. Lam. Start to visualize that beautiful glow, red. You are here. You are rooted. You are grounded. Any other root affirmation that naturally comes to you. And that red is going to bleed up into the lower belly, behind the navel, connecting to our sacral, our tailbone. As the red moves into the orange. Maybe feeling a little more fluidness in the fingers here. A natural just kind of sway to the hips and the spine as we come in to this fluid water chakra, right? The root being earth. And now we come into the flow, our desires, our passions. A little more wavy. We flow through life, our perceptions, right? Our love, and how we feed those deep desires romantically for ourselves, right? This is really, we are in the self at this moment. The sound is a vam. Vam. Don't worry about if the tuning in doesn't come. Like, we are unblocking, and this is a practice I like to do in my shower. We're doing a longer version. As you've seen maybe on YouTube, I do have a shorter version. This just allows you to get into it. What is your connection right now to that tailbone, back of the navel, your reproductive system, your elimination system? Clearing out any stagnation that is hindering your flow, your expressiveness, right? How we express ourselves here, our authenticity to who we are, who we're meant to be in the moment. And that's not the person from years ago, and it's not the person years ahead of us. It's just this person now. Good. And you may see subtle move and changes in my hands. I want you to really start to use this original flow as just the base. Some other movement, like if you need to stretch the arms out, allow it to happen, shake it. Your arms and shoulders might get tired. Breathe into it. We're moving up. So we went lam, lam, and now we're in ram. That color has gone to yellow, fiery, fiery yellow. We're in our solar plexus. This is our will. A will to be here on this planet, a will to move through challenging places. This is our power, walking in confidence. And it's important, right? We need this, the stability of our root, our earth. We need the fluidity of our authenticity and our passion and our desire to really be the power that we're meant to be. The strength, the fire, the Ram. And in Egyptian culture, the sun's name is Ra. And again, as we're doing this, the sun is starting to hit me more. So if I look a little shadowy, it's okay. Your eyes should be closed anyways. Guided by your breath. Kind of start to feel the heat, the warmth, the energy. Rama, Rama, Ram. Evoking that solar energy. And then the next transition. I just want you to rest your hands on your chest for a moment. come into that beautiful emerald green color. And feel the vibration from your fingertips be absorbed into the heart chakra, the unstruck. Feel the pulse of your compassion, the pulse of your love for self and others. And patience. A magical place of healing, not only for the wounds you carry in this life, right, but the wounds this earth carries. The color is green. Like the Emerald City, the Wizard of Oz. This is where our hopes lie, our faith, undying. Love will get you through. Yum, the yumminess of the heart. Keep yumming up the heart. Yum, yum, yum. Yum, yum, yum. And the heart and the love rises up. So you're literally going to give yourself this beautiful neck massage. Start one hand at a time to the opposite side, and you're going to follow all the way up the jawbone. If you can get the base of the thumb right at the base of the ear. Yeah, it's your own little neck lift. We go into that color of blue. Communication. Not only outward, but inward. Also, this chakra, remember, is how you hear. Are you listening to people? Right? That is huge. If you're constantly cutting off energy that is trying to be shared with you, so you can spew out your mind stuff, this gets locked. Right? Our words matter, and this is something I'm learning a lot lately. We're always learning, right? Grew up in a very sarcastic family, and I have a sarcastic husband, and I love him, right? And sometimes it's hilarious, and other times, where is that sarcasm coming from? A place of fear, disconnect, disrespect. So we speak lovingly. And I love good raunchy comedy, right? But it serves my soul. And some of it's beautiful, but some of it's unnecessary. So how we hear and what we're hearing makes a difference. It makes a difference in the rest. So just find your hands gently, palms to the center. You bring in a bright blue. Swallow a few times, feel that open passage. And then you're going to pull gently forward, interlace the fingers. Tuck underneath, lift up. Exhale. Elbows come down, knuckles soften into the throat. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Hum. 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 Hum, 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 hum. We move up into the indigo of the third eye. It's so rooted, fluid, strength, love and compassion, clarity moves up into clear intuition and perception. You're going to take your thumb right at your third eye, gently come to your temple. Thumb at the third eye, right to your temple. Close your eyes and just comb the energy. Just soft circles around each eye. Maybe you close the eyes, you start to see the patterns, the lights, the kaleidoscope. Our intuition. This is the gatekeeper to that 7th chakra. How we perceive things, and recognizing how we perceive things might not, and most of the time, is not the only way. Your beliefs are yours. To respect others' beliefs, and instead of being ignorant in this space, being open, curious, questioning. It's not about right and wrong. It's being open. We see a lot of turmoil and war in the world, different fractions, and yes, there is pure evil out there, but there is a lot of misconception as well, and that is something we don't want. We want to be open so we can live our truth with the knowledge becoming wisdom, right? Knowledge is the facts, the information. The wisdom is you putting that information into the world. The arms come down. And bringing back just a little bit of tapping, both hands today. And it's like you're going to just little taps, all the fingers. Moving up into the 3rd chakra. Third. Look at me. I'm already out of here. The 7th chakra, the 6th sound of Om. And that Om dissipates into silence. You might be hearing sirens. I am right around Cottage. You're going to take the taps down the side, all the way down to the neck, down through the heart, down through the belly, down through the pubic bone, and out through the legs, down through the knees, and down to the ground. And then you're going to bring it back up. Just little taps. I'm using my palms now. You can keep with the fingertips. Little taps, opening up that channel. I'm going to leave you here if you feel inclined to sit a little longer. I don't want any distractions from my nature video to disturb you. Drop in, feel all of those channels. Notice if one needs attention. Or just feel your energy chakras open. Blessed be.